So when it comes to making money online, there are literally thousands upon thousands of ways to do it. But in order to reach a level where you're actually making multiple six figures per month, you need to be creative and determined. So in this video, we're gonna break down an amazing Shopify store that I found that has a ton of passion behind it, and it's the reason why they've been able to achieve over $500,000 per month in revenue, which is no small feat, obviously. I'm pretty sure we could all use an extra $500,000 a month. Now, if you're new to the channel, my name's Arie, and I love doing these case studies on brands because it not only inspires me to make my brands a huge success, but it also helps inspire you guys. So we got a really dope ripple effect going on. And really, in my opinion, e-commerce is the #1 opportunity of the decade nearly, as the pandemic forced everybody to get adjusted to shopping online and doing more things online. But now that the pandemic is ending, people are in a frenzy to buy new things and show things off. But the difference also is that now they're accustomed to shopping online. So there's less friction, which is making the e-commerce space just completely boom. And of course, if you don't know what Shopify is, it's basically the biggest e-commerce website hosting platform. And they make it really easy to set up a shop basically in minutes. I've been an advocate for Shopify for a long time, even though they banned me from the affiliate program, which really sucks. If any of you out there work at Shopify, tell them to accept me, come on now. But with all that said, let's just get right into the video. So the store we're looking at today is called Moxie Skates. Now, as a lot of you may know who follow the channel closely, I'm a big skater. I love skateboarding, and this isn't skateboarding, this is rollerblading, but you know, they're like distant cousins, I would say. And honestly, every time I go to the skate park, I see a lot of people rollerblading. So you may have thought that this was a bigger trend in the 90s or 80s, but truth be told, there's still a huge niche of passionate people that are getting wild and shopping for these sorts of rollerblades, the ones that have the 4 wheels like this. And as you can see, they've made the brand so cute and fun. I mean, it basically gets you excited to be a rollerblader. Now, what I'm gonna do here is use a technical tool called SimilarWeb. I use this in every one of these case study videos, and it's free, so you can just download it on Chrome. It's a Chrome extension. And we can look at the monthly estimate of their sales. As you can see, in March, they peaked at 352,000 monthly visitors. So I'm sorry, I said sales, but I meant visitors. And as you'll see in a little bit, their prices are not that cheap. So I'm sure that their average order value is really high. Now, the reason why I love these videos is because it helps all sorts of people, whether you have an established brand or whether you don't even know anything about Shopify or e-commerce or anything, but you're just watching these sorts of videos because you just fuck with my vibe. I don't know. But a third reason that I want to start in this video as to why you should watch these and why I'm making these is to support small businesses. I want my channel to be a channel where we're all supporting each other, and if you do like skates or you vibe with any of the brands that we case study, don't hesitate to shop on them. It'll be a great way for you to learn even more about how the brand operates, and of course you're supporting a business, which is always nice. You're stimulating the economy, and I like to believe that that sort of karma comes back to bless you in the future. But first things first, from a design point of view, which is my favorite part of e-commerce, this is beautifully done. It's such a fun website. As you can see, they got these little rollerblades raining down on the home page. Super cool, and I just really appreciate how fun they made this. Of course, this is something that they gotta fix right now. It's kind of refreshing, honestly, to see that even brands this big make mistakes like this where they have a dead link here. But truth be told, I really love this brand. Let's take a look at their virtual skate shop. So this is super cool. Now, this is what I like to call a general niche store. So by general niche, what I mean is they're focusing on a niche of people, which is people who love rollerblading, right? And they're selling a variety of products that that audience would vibe with. So they got skate gear, obviously, that goes hand in hand with the skates, but they also have clothes. And I love what they're doing with this brand because they have a lot of different product lines that they can tap into. They can discover new trends within each category, and this way they have an evergreen brand where their customers are never gonna get bored and they're never gonna be stagnant because they'll always have new products that they can offer, which is a great way to position your business. One thing that I think is super cool is they have a YouTube channel, and they actually have a lot of subscribers. As you can see, they have like 60,000 subscribers. That's pretty amazing. This is a great idea for multiple reasons. The first one being that, of course, it drives traffic to your store. So each video here is reaching people and driving traffic to their store for absolutely free, or I guess for whatever it costs them to make the video, but typically it's not very expensive. Another reason that it's great is brand awareness. So it shows that their brand is active, and maybe somebody stumbled on their store through an ad and later they're browsing YouTube and they see that this brand also makes YouTube videos, and that may convince them to actually buy. And along with brand awareness, it also just gives you trust for that same reason. I mean, it just shows that the people running this brand really care, and that's all that matters. I mean, people just want to know that they're gonna be taken care of and that they're not gonna get scammed or something, right? People are simpler than you think. At the end of the day, if they're interested in your product, all they want to know is that they're gonna get the product they bought and that you're gonna be there to hold their hand through the whole process. Now, as you can see, I was not lying about their prices. It's literally $300 for something like this, which, when I was younger, I didn't understand how companies could charge so much money for certain products, but as I get older, I more and more tend to perceive brands that have higher prices as more luxurious or higher quality. And of course, not every brand is like that. There are brands that have legacy names that can charge, $500 for a t-shirt, even though the t-shirt quality is really not that amazing. But more often than not, a higher price does reflect a higher quality or better craftsmanship. I would assume it's the same with this. As a skateboarder, I understand that it's expensive to have nice bearings, good wheels, and something like this is way more complex than a skateboard. So I could understand why they're charging something like that. And as you can see, they're completely sold out. So it's not like they're struggling here to sell their products. They have a great niche audience that's super interested in their stuff, and I'm sure it makes it really easy for them to sell out. I also really love how simple their website is. Literally, the colors are super fun, but it's still congruent. They don't really go over the top on trying to sell you on this. They're letting the product and the brand speak for itself, which I really can appreciate. Now, something that I think is cool is that this brand literally doesn't run any Facebook ads whatsoever. So what I'm guessing is this brand is mostly making sales organically, so their profit margins are probably huge. As you can see, they have a big audience on Instagram, and as I just showed you, they have that big audience on YouTube, but they're doing an amazing job here on Instagram, making the brand really engaging and fun, and of course congruent with the site and their YouTube channel. Everything about this brand is congruent and cohesive, which is so satisfying, and it really makes me think of an e-commerce brand as a sort of art piece, honestly. Like, everything has meaning and is intentional, and I see that the most successful brands really do treat it like an art and have a lot of passion behind them, and I think that sort of passion is magnetic. I think it brings a lot of people closer together and it attracts a wider audience even without necessarily running ads. So that's super cool. I'm learning a lot through these brands. This is always amazing inspiration for the things I'm always working on, and I hope that you feel the same way. So that basically wraps up this video. Last thing I want to mention is I actually did a consulting call with an e-commerce brand this morning, which I hadn't done in a very long time, and I'm not gonna lie, it kind of made my day. I forgot how much I love speaking to e-commerce brand owners and how much I love giving them that last puzzle piece that they need sometimes to like scale their brand, or just stuff that they may be confused on. I got a pretty good eye for design, and I can often identify flaws within e-commerce businesses pretty quickly. So I just wanted to mention I am leaving my scheduling page open for the time being since I enjoyed it so much. So if you are an e-commerce brand and you want me to consult with you on anything, it'll be in the description. But with that said, I hope that y'all enjoyed this video and had a good time. I hope you guys are leaving this video a little bit smarter than you were when you came here. That's the whole purpose of my channel at the end of the day. I know I'm definitely smarter after making this video. But yeah, hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you in my next one. Peace.